What's good, YouTube? It's Shin, and today I'm coming to you from the center strip here at the Paris Resort and Casino, where I'm checking out Martha Stewart's Bedford restaurant. It's her very first restaurant ever, and I'm pretty excited to go. Let's check it out. All right, guys, so we just got seated here at the Bedford, and oh my God, this is such an elegant and gorgeous dining space. Absolutely classy. I love the tones, very clean. The staff up front let me know that the Bedford here in Las Vegas is modeled after her home in Bedford, New York. In fact, some of the marble pieces here in the restaurant were directly brought over from Martha Stewart's home. That's super cool. All right, guys, so now that we're seated, we're definitely gonna have to go in on a signature cocktail. Let's take a look at the list. Now, my server let me know that everything toward the top is much more of a specialty and signature cocktail, whereas some of the things toward the bottom are much more generic. The thing that caught my eye is this bourbon sour. Bourbon, fresh lemons, and orange juice with the crisp and that sugar rim. I think that's the play for me, so that's what it's gonna be. All right, guys, and my bourbon sour just arrived. Look at this, it looks stunning. Beautiful coated rim with the sugar. That dehydrated orange looks fantastic. Cheers to you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Woo. That's really good. Sugar adds a nice amount of sweetness, great bourbon flavor. It's really easy to drink. It better be, because I don't even know how much it costs. All right, guys, so let's take a quick look at the dinner menu here. All right, so starting with the appetizers, steak tartare, buckwheat crepes. I mean, Martha Stewart has over like 50,000 recipes or something, right? And these are the ones that made her first restaurant list. So I've been hearing a lot about this handmade bread basket. I'm probably gonna get that. I also kind of want to try the steak tartare. I think that's what I'm gonna be getting. Soups and salads here. Very nice. And we got some pastas and dumplings. Ooh, bucatine short rib ragu. That sounds pretty good. And then we got your entrees here. Salmon and halibut. Whole roast chicken, burger, steaks here. And then some side dishes. This Martha's smashed baked potato sounds pretty good. Smashed tableside with the creme fraiche, chives and bacon lardons. So I think, guys, I'm gonna be going in on that steak tartare and the bread basket. And I think I'm gonna be going in on that short rib ragu as well. And we'll try the smashed baked potato. All right, my order is in. Nothing to do now but sip and enjoy this drink while I wait on the food. All right, guys, so the bread basket just arrived, and this thing is absolutely stunning. Take a look. Now, included in this bread basket are these garden vegetable crisps, focaccia breads. It looks like some rosemary and some cherries on here. And then you've got these warm Parker house rolls. And so the first bite I'm gonna try out of the bread basket is this vegetable crisp. You could see the herbs and seasoning on this. Let's just give it a taste. Oh, that's delicious. The crisp is nice and dehydrated, really crispy. Now, it's hard to pick out distinct garden vegetable flavors, but it does have a nice savory, salty flavor. Hopefully this counts as eating my vegetables. All right, guys, and next up, I'm gonna try that cherry rosemary focaccia bread. I definitely love the color. It's got a little bit of stickiness, which tells me there's some sugar here. Let's give it a taste. Oh, wow. That's really good. Now, you're expecting something savory, especially with that little hit of rosemary, but then that nice cherry flavor starts to take over. It's not super sweet, but adds a nice sweetness to the overall bite. Combined with this airy, soft texture, as well as that sweetness from the cherries, this is a very unique focaccia that I have not had before. It's really good. All right, guys, and the last bite to try here is gonna be this Parker house roll. When I pulled it apart from the rest of the loaf, this felt super buttery, but it's got a nice light crust on it as well. I'm gonna try a bite first without the butter. That's a pretty good roll. This is a really delicious, flaky bread. Now you can see the air pockets in here giving that really nice, airy texture. You slap a little butter on this. Oh man. All right guys, and the steak tartare just arrived at my table and this is looking really amazing. Now you're served up 5 ounces of strip loin here, along with their shoestring fries and a caper mustard sauce. Yeah, this is looking really, really good. Now this feels super soft and really luxurious. Let's just give it a try. Oh yeah. Now the beef is just so tender. Nice and fresh flavors here. Seasoned absolutely beautifully. This is a really delicious steak tartare. All right guys, and separately I'm gonna go and try some of these shoestring fries. They've got a really nice texture to them as I hold them. Let's give it a try. It's nice and salty, great crunch on them. I'd say these are pretty solid fries. I gotta say here guys, so far the cocktail's been great, the bread basket has been amazing, and the steak tartare has been really good as well. So far Bedford, I'd say really good job. And honestly, I can't wait for the entree to get here. I'm gonna munch on more of these appetizers. I'll see you in a bit. All right guys, so the entree just arrived here at the table and oh my God, this short rib ragu looks so good. You can see the nice big chunks of short rib in here. Just looking at the color, I can tell that these flavors have been developed over a pretty long time. Got a nice shower of Parmesan on the top as well. This looks outstanding. Now as my side, I did get Martha's Tableside smashed potato. Now it does kind of feel like a gimmick. $16 for a baked potato does seem a little out there. But all we can do now is hope that it tastes good. Let's give all this a try. All right guys, and no time to waste. Honestly, this smell is driving me insane. Let's give the short rib ragu a try. Oh my gosh, that is freaking delicious. The short rib, so tender, really well seasoned, nice beefiness, nice saltiness. You really taste those root vegetables broken down. And this tres and pasta cooked absolutely to perfection. Super al dente, nice chew, and it's soaked up so much of that short rib ragu sauce. I have no complaints. This is really good. All right, and let's go ahead and give it a shot. The $16 smashed baked potato. Yeah. It's a really good baked potato. Potato cooked absolutely to perfection. Super soft, really creamy. They added a great deal of butter, which gives it a great flavor. The salt and pepper that they added was just perfect. Am I still a little miffed that I just paid $16 for a baked potato? I mean, a little bit. But when you're in the Queen's restaurant, you're gonna end up paying a little extra, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and give the potatoes a taste, along with that creme fraiche, the bacon lardons, as well as those chives. Hopefully it tastes good. Yeah, that's really tasty. Now, at the end of the day, is it just a bacon, sour cream, chives potato? Kind of, but everything is really elevated. The bacon lardon is not gonna be like a standard bacon you're gonna taste. Nice and meaty, great saltiness. Now, the creme fraiche over sour cream does actually give a little bit more body, I would say, which does kind of give your mouth a nice, refreshing, cool sensation as you're going through that really salty bacon lardon. You know, it is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and go ham on my dinner. I'll see if I have room for dessert afterwards. All right guys, so dinner was really great, but it's definitely time for some dessert. I just got the dessert menu, let's take a look. All right, see this lemon meringue pie here, that looks pretty good. Apple tart, pistachio tart, creme brulee, ice cream and sorbets. I don't know why it's upside down, guys. I think I'm gonna try the upside down lemon meringue pie because I'm most intrigued with it being upside down. We'll go in and take a look when it arrives. All right guys, so our lemon meringue pie just arrived and this is really interesting looking. I guess this is what they meant by upside down. I don't see anything that resembles a pie here. It just looks like a doughy structure. I don't know how to describe it. But I am loving this dehydrated orange on the top. You can see it's cream filled in the center here. All right, it looks pretty good. Let's give it a taste. Wow. Guys, I'm 100% lost for words. It's so good. Now, the pie crust portion of this lemon meringue pie actually reminds me of a macaron. It's really, really fluffy, really airy. The lemon flavor is robust, but it's not overpowering. This may be the best take on a lemon meringue pie I think I've ever had. It's really good. All right, guys, so that does it for dinner here at the Bedford by Martha Stewart. Dinner came out to about 145 bucks plus tip. Definitely not a cheap spot to eat at, but wow, was the food so good. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. I'd love for more people to see it. And if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. I've got a lot of great Las Vegas content coming your way. And that's all for this video. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed Vegas with me, Shin. Bye.